Hey trash cans, it's Ashley. I got home from cycling and took a shower. The class was super fun. It was Justin Timberlake and Pink themed. Now I'm home and starting to get ready for the day. I'm gonna do very minimal like makeup and getting ready right now because later we have the holiday Santa bar crawl. So I'm just doing a little bit of concealing right now and we're gonna call it a day. I feel like I haven't not worn makeup in forever. I think I'm gonna make myself a little protein shake for breakfast and I have to take my lunch to go today. So I think I'm gonna make like a little pasta salad. I have Green Goddess dressing and pasta and some veggies, so I'm gonna just throw that all together, make a pasta salad out of it. On the agenda today, I have class at 11. It's from 11 to 1:30. It's like such a long class, but it's my class about how to teach students who are learning English, so it's one of my favorites. I just find it really interesting. So I only have that class today, which is also really nice. After class, I'm gonna go to slow food for a few hours. Today is our prep day, and I'm finally gonna be able to go to the meal tomorrow, so I'm super excited. With my practicum schedule, I wasn't ever able to make it to any of the slow food meals on Wednesdays since I was always in the classroom all day Wednesday, but I don't have practicum this week, so I'm gonna be able to go and attend the meal and I'm super excited about it. My dad is even driving up tomorrow to come to the meal so he can like see what slow food's all about. I'm really proud of like that organization and being a part of it. It just really sucks that I haven't been able to dedicate as much time as I wanted to this semester because of my schedule. So I have one more week where I can actually like take the time to be there and I'm gonna give it my all. This will probably be like my last meal with slow food too. I resigned from my position because I just like do not have the time to do it next semester. I barely had enough time to do it this semester, and next semester my student teaching schedule is like all day every day, 8 hours a day in school, so I of course won't be able to make it next year either. So this might be my last meal with slow food, which is really sad, but I'm excited to get in the kitchen and do some prep work today. I'll probably spend about 2 hours there, wrap it up around 3:30, come back at 4, and then be ready to pregame the bar crawl by 5. The bar crawl goes from 6 to 10, which I am really hoping to be home hopefully before 10, but we'll see. I'm back in my apartment. I just wrapped up doing some cooking at slow food after my class. My class went well. In that class specifically, it's like 3 hours long and my professor loves to make us like rotate seats and sit by people who we don't normally sit with. However, I like, knock on wood, always end up in these most elite groups. Like I end up being like with the most funny people. My table in the back today, we were just cracking up the whole entire class, so it honestly wasn't too bad for me. After class, I went to slow food and cooked for a while. We're making some kimchi fried rice, so that should be super yummy. There were some volunteers in there, so I didn't film like as much as I wanted to, but definitely did a lot, so happy about that. Now that I'm home, I need to do a couple dishes, probably try to get some schoolwork done. It's 3:30 right now, and I need to start getting ready for the bar crawl probably at 4:30. I don't even think I'm gonna do my hair. I think I'm just gonna put on a little bit of makeup. My hair looks bad and I also just don't really care, so I think I'm just gonna leave it how it is. But we're starting a pregame at Jenny's at 5:30, so I need to be ready like shortly before then. She like literally lives one street away from me, just like straight across. It's super nice that she lives super close. I know that's something that people say they miss a lot about college, is just like living so close to all your closest friends, and I love taking advantage of it. And I just remind myself that it's a real luxury to have like my closest friends all be within a 5-minute walking distance. Like that is something that I will most likely never get again in my life, so I try to just soak it up and enjoy it. I don't know how I got on that topic. That's kind of a rundown for what's going on for the rest of the evening. I have like 2 more readings to do before my class tomorrow, so I'd like to get those done tonight, but one of them is like 40 pages long, so I'm just not going to be able to finish both of them, but if I can at least finish one, that would be great. I finished all the readings I needed to get done today. I ate dinner and got ready for the evening. I filmed a get ready with me on my TikTok, so if you want to see like more in depth, you can check over there. But I just did like my normal, like everyday kind of light makeup. I just ran a brush through my hair. I didn't even straighten it or anything. I don't really care that much. Please excuse my messy room, but for my outfit, I'm wearing like my baggy jeans. I have this sweater that I got from Ragstock earlier this week. It's like a vintage Christmas sweater, and then underneath I have my Santa bar crawl t-shirt. I just think this shirt is really ugly, so I wanted to wear my Christmas sweater over it, and I think this little like double layer is kind of cute. It's 5:35. Pregame was supposed to start at 5:30, but everyone's kind of running a bit late since we're all like coming home from class and have things to do, so I'm just waiting to get the text to leave, and then I'm gonna head over to Jenny's. I believe we're gonna start our evening at Mondays, which I've never been to Mondays before, but everyone always makes a point to go like during the holidays because it's just so like festive and fun, and I've literally never been there before ever in my entire almost 4 years at UW-Madison, so I'm really excited to go there tonight and try somewhere new. I'm excited to go there, and then we'll see where else we end up. I'm really not planning on staying out too late. Like, the deals for the crawl are from 6 to 10, and I'd like to be home by 10, so we'll see. If I'm having fun, I'll stay out later, but if I'm not, I'm gonna turn around and come home. Hey trash cans, it's Ashley. I'm just finishing up getting ready right now, slicking back the pony. The bar crawl last night was super fun. I did really good about being home at the time that I wanted to be. I wanted to not stay out any later than 10:30, and I was back home by 10:15, so proud of myself for sticking to my goal of being home and for holding myself accountable. It's hard to like hold yourself accountable when you're out and you're having fun and you're like, I don't want to go to bed, I don't want to go home, but I'm proud of myself for sticking to it. I wanted to get up and go to the gym, but I woke up this morning and I was like, that is just not happening. I woke up at like 6:15, I think, and just I knew I was not gonna make it to the gym today. So I've just been lounging around this morning, which honestly has been really nice. I haven't done that in forever. Just like had a nice slow morning, and I'm super excited for my day today. This is the first Wednesday where I don't have practicum, so now I actually get to go to Slow Food, so I'm really happy about that. I'll get to be there for service again. Service is my favorite part of Slow Food, so I'm so hyped that I get, you know, one final week there. This is also our last meal of the semester, so hopefully it's a good turnout. We're doing like a little Korean menu, and I'm excited for that. My dad is also coming up today to go to the Slow Food meal. I've been telling him forever that I want him to come to a meal and see like how cool it is, and just like, I don't know, I wanted him to see it in real life because I'm really proud of the organization and I just love being a part of it. So he's driving up today because this is the first meal that I can actually go to service, and it's also our last meal of the semester. So I'm excited to see him today. We're gonna eat together at the meal and then see where the rest of the afternoon takes us. I don't have class until 5:40 today, which is insane because that's so late, but it's also nice because it's so late. That means I'll get to have like my whole day almost to myself, which feels really good. I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts today, but it's literally so wrinkly. I honestly don't care though. I'm putting in these cute little earrings that are actually, oddly enough, from Princess Polly. They're little like heart locket earrings. I think it's fun to do like a little fun earring. All that being said, I'm gonna head out to Slow Food now. I'm gonna, I think, make a coffee really quick or grab a LaCroix or something. I just need like something to sip on, get that ready to go, and then we'll head out. I was supposed to leave 5 minutes ago, so need to head out the door right now. We still have a lot of cooking to do this morning. Like, a lot of our stuff is something that you have to make kind of like day of, so we have to get started a little bit earlier in the kitchen today. having just the best day ever. There is so much to update you all on. I've just been walking around today. I feel like I've said the words "I'm so happy" probably more than I ever have in one single day in my whole entire life. I am just so happy. Today has been like everything that I wanted it to be and more. I knew the tears would come at some point. I just didn't expect them to come right now. Every time I turn on the camera, it's like, okay, now I can let my emotions out. Like, I had my last meal ever with Slow Food and my last meal as a co-director. So it was really bittersweet. It's the first meal that I was able to make it to this semester because of my crazy practicum schedule. So it was just great to be there with everyone. The best part about Slow Food, in my opinion, is like being in community with other people and the community that it like brings together. I just love that aspect of it especially so much. So it was such a great day to like just be there with everyone and spend hours in the kitchen just talking to everyone. It was just really great. It was like kind of exactly what I needed. Slow Food is definitely like one of my safe places on campus. It's like the place where I go and just like forget about all of the things that exist in the outside world and just kind of come back to like my center of like community and to my center of just like learning from people who have really diverse experiences than me. It's an organization that brings together like a lot of different majors, a lot of different types of people. People are in it for different things, and I love that aspect of it too. It's one of my favorite places to be, and it's one of the things that I'm most proud of, like, that I got involved with in college. So Emily Moe, if you're watching this, and I know you are, thank you for introducing me to this organization so long ago. Like, I never would have even known about it if you didn't talk to me about it. So I'm literally so thankful for you. So since it was my last meal, obviously with the happiness comes like the, okay, this is it. I'm never gonna be here again. I'm still gonna try to remain involved, like make it to whatever I can, but next semester it's not feasible for me in my schedule. And it's really hard to like have something that you love so much conflict with something that you also love so much. It was not an easy decision to like step back from my role at Slow Food, and today didn't make it any easier, but obviously I care about the organization a lot, and I know that if I stayed in the role I would just not be able to give it the time and attention that it deserves and that I would want to give it. It was a really great meal. The food was really good. The turnout was really good. I feel like basically every chair was full at one point, and it was great. It was a great meal to end on. I'm really happy with how all of that went. And my dad drove up today to come to Slow Food and visit for my last meal, so that was really fun too. I got to see him. He ended up running into like this stranger on the street, and then he made a donation to Slow Food and ended up like covering her meal too. So that was like obviously really sweet of him. And then she came and sat by us. Turns out she is the old director of the program that I'm in right now. So we had like so many things to talk about, and it was like great to hear her perspective. So she was the previous director of the elementary ed program, specifically like the certification track that I'm under, like the triple certification. So it was really cool to like pick her brain and hear her talk about everything. It was a really like almost comical like coincidence, the fact that the one person my dad runs into like sparks a conversation with that he then like pays it forward for ends up being someone who in a way has paid everything forward for me because she's made this whole program. It was a really cool experience talking to her and learning from her and learning with her. That was cool. And she knows my supervisors for next year, so I was talking to her about them, and we had like just a lot of really connection points. So that was really cool, and it made for like an even more interesting lunch. My dad and I got to catch up, but we also got to talk to this really cool woman too. After Slow Food, my dad and I went and grabbed coffee. He had to leave at 2:30, so we didn't have like a ton of time, but we were able to hang out for a little bit more after Slow Food. So we went to Indie Coffee and I got my favorite sugar cookie latte. I swear no one makes a better sugar cookie latte than Indie Coffee. It's fire. Almond milk, of course. I need to drink it fast though because it's already 3 p.m. and if I drink it like after 4, I'll just be up all night. So I only have one more thing on the agenda today, which is class at 5:40, so that's unfortunate, but I need to put on some self tanner. I've been using my Wednesday night class as like my self tanner night because I have this whole like afternoon free and then the evening, of course. So I'm gonna apply my self tanner real quick, put on some comfy clothes, and then we're gonna get to our homework. These are the self tanners that I use. I mix them together because this is like one of my favorite self tanners. This is the Jergens Natural Glow Instant Sun. I have the darkest shade, but it's still not dark enough for me. I have like a naturally a little bit darker, more olive complexion, so this works great when I'm like really pale. It just is not it's not enough for me. I just need a little bit more. So I mix it in with this Tanologist 1 hour express tan. This is extra dark tanning mousse, and this is like so much darker than this one, but this formula is not as good as this one. So I mix them together. You get the best of both worlds. You get a little bit darker, a little bit of this. I will tell you, especially if you have dry skin, do not put this on your face. It just looks so bad. It clings to like every single thing on your face. I did it once and I will never do it again. I literally don't use this by itself because it's just too good. Like I feel like it works too well. So I mix these two together on my body and then I use just this on my face. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna apply my self tanner. We'll come back to my desk and start to get some schoolwork done. I'll leave a little bit earlier than I have to for class to grab dinner. I'm gonna get Sweetgreen. I have been getting dinner out every Wednesday because it just makes the class like that much more bearable. And this class is awful. I just can't do it. It's time for me to head out to class now. I'm gonna swing past Sweetgreen and pick up my dinner on the way to class. This is the second to last time I'll have to sit in a 3-hour-long lecture until 8:40 p.m. I'm back home from class. I showered and now I'm gonna do my nighttime skincare before going to bed. Today has been such a long but really fun day. Like I feel like this is one of the better days I've had in a while. I have another like day to myself tomorrow besides class in the evening. So it's gonna feel really good to be able to enjoy my day tomorrow. I did fill it with plans and we will discuss them as they happen tomorrow. But I'm just looking forward to having some time to myself. The plan tomorrow is to wake up and actually go to the gym since we didn't go today. And then I also get to meet my potential new CT tomorrow, so that's really exciting. So I'm hoping to get a good night's sleep tonight. Since I had coffee a little bit later than usual, I'm gonna take a melatonin and then go right to bed. So I will talk to you all in the morning. Hey Trash Cans, it's Ashley. I'm up this morning getting ready to go to the gym. It's 6:40 a.m. right now, but I'm wearing my Aloe workout set today. It's a black Racerback sports bra and then these leggings that have a stripe that go all the way down the side. So cute. I'm back from the gym. I ended up doing a full body workout and then I ended with about 10-15 minutes on the stair stepper. Then I made a quick run to Fresh because I'm out of frozen berries that I use in my protein shake. I was gonna make one, but my roommate's still asleep, so I can't use the blender till she wakes up, so I'm just not gonna make one, but I bought the stuff for it. When I was in the elevator, I got an email from my potential CT who I was supposed to go meet today saying that she's homesick with her kids, so I can't go in the school and meet her because she'll have a substitute. So I am not going to that anymore today. We're gonna go tomorrow instead if I can get my work schedule like fixed. I have a meeting with my mentee tomorrow at 1:45, but I'm gonna try to push it back to like 2:45 and maybe then I can still make it to meet my CT tomorrow because you're supposed to have it done by tomorrow, so I like need to do it tomorrow, obviously. So now instead with my day, I'm gonna go and make a quick little run to Trader Joe's. My aunt asked me to get her something from Trader Joe's. They're like the reusable grocery bags. There's apparently one for each state and she's like collecting all of them from each state. So I'm gonna get her that for Christmas. Even though she explicitly asked me for it, I feel like I can still make it a Christmas gift and it'll be fine. So I'm gonna go pick that up for her today. And then I could get like a couple things. I might get like a few little things that I have on my list. Like I need more quinoa, which is kind of random, but so I might also pick up a couple other things while I'm there. And then I'm gonna go to a coffee shop near there and just hunker down, get my homework done. There's one like kind of right across the street from Trader Joe's. I'm not sure where I'm gonna park, but I'll figure it out when I get there. I think I am gonna go to that little coffee shop though because I've never been there before, so I feel like that'll be fun. I don't have class until 4:30 this evening, so I have a good rest of my day to get work done. It's only 9 a.m. so lots of the day left. I'm meeting with Alicia before class at the library to go over some stuff for one of our final projects, but that'll be it for the day. So first up, Trader Joe's, coffee shop, and then we'll come back here. I'm back from my little morning adventure. Trader Joe's was not packed, which was great. I was able to get everything that I needed to, and then I went to Barrique's and I got a vanilla gingerbread latte, and it was really good. And I sat there and did homework for a little bit, and then I got tired. So now I'm coming home to take a nap. Let's do a little Trader Joe's haul first though, before our nap. First up, I got some garlic powder because we're almost out, and that is like essential to basically everything that I cook. A cucumber because I don't have cucumbers or carrots, but I have hummus right now, and I want to finish it before I go home for break. Then I got some quinoa because I have arugula, and I also like to put quinoa in my salads, so I figure when I'll use the arugula, I'll also use the quinoa. And this week I've been doing like rice bowls, and I'm out of my protein, so I went and got another thing of tofu. My friends and I are having a little Christmas party next week, and I'm bringing the drinks, so I'm gonna make a cranberry Moscow Mule. So I got some limes for that, and then I also got this cranberry juice. My roommate also grabbed my packages for me from the mailroom, which was so nice. So let's see what I got. I think one of these should be the gift I got my sister for Christmas, and the other one should be hopefully my Secret Santa gift. No, this is a hand cream that they sent, this brand sent to me, Skin Fix, to try out. I don't have eczema, but we can try it. And this is for my sister. I got her, this was on her list. So I had this really cute brown hoodie, so I'm not gonna take it out of the bag so it doesn't get like dirty or anything, but it's just like a basic brown hoodie. Now it is time for my nap. I'm gonna sleep for an hour, and then I will meet up with Alicia. She's already at Merritt, already doing homework. So I'm gonna take a nap and then go meet up with her after that, and then we'll have class, and then we'll go see Pete Davidson tonight. I'm so excited. I just finished my nap. I've been feeling like I have a cold coming on like all week long basically, and today I really feel like it's here. I feel not the best. I've been feeling quite sick. It's okay, that's why I came home and took a nap actually. I wanted to see if like sleep would help me at all. I wasn't really able to like stay asleep. Like I feel like I was just like in and out of being asleep. I feel a little bit better, I guess. I don't know, I feel a little more well rested, so that's good. I'm gonna take some like daytime medicine and see if that helps at all. I've been putting it off because I know it'll fix me, but I don't want to take it if I don't have to, and I feel like now I should. So it's 2:20 now. I want to be at the library with Alicia by 2:30, 2:45, probably more like 2:45 if it's already 2:20. We are in a group project together for one of our courses, and it's due somewhat soon, so we wanted to set aside some time to like work on it together and make sure we're all on the same page. After that, I'll have class 4:30 to 7. Since today's our last class, we're literally doing like a party, and we're just gonna like play games and eat food together, and it's supposed to be a pajama party, but I'm just gonna wear what I'm already in because what I'm wearing is like pajama-y enough. So I'm hoping to get out of class early. We usually get out of class early, and I don't understand why our party week would be any different. And then after that, I'm gonna come home and get ready for the night. My roommate and I have a fun little evening ahead of us. We're gonna go get dinner at Canteen, and then Pete Davidson is doing a stand-up like comedy show, I guess, here. I don't really know like what his like prerogative is. I haven't really seen any like videos of him, to be honest, but it's Pete Davidson, like we might as well go. It feels like every single person on our campus is going. Like he was only supposed to come for one show, and then that one sold out so fast that they added a second one, and then that one sold out so fast that they added a second night. So now he's coming Thursday and Friday, and then that first one sold out so fast that they added a second one for Thursday. So we are going to like the later show, the 10 p.m, but I'm really happy about that because then we can get like dinner and make it like a whole cute night. But first things first, take some medicine and then head to the library to meet with Alicia. I just got home from class, and now I'm starting to get ready for the night. I'm running a straightener through my hair really quick. I might have said this earlier, but my roommate and I are going to go out to dinner tonight, and then we're going to see Pete Davidson perform. The class was really great today. We ended up like talking for like an hour-ish, and then we played like board games for the rest of it in our tables, and that was really fun. It was like a great way to like end that class like in community, because there's a lot of people in that class that I probably won't see again because I won't have classes with them next semester. other, so it was nice to just like spend time with each other for a bit. And we got out early, so now I have enough time to get ready, which is so nice. So let's do a getting ready montage. First hair, then makeup. Alright everyone, I'm all dressed and ready to go. Here's a quick little outfit before I leave. Got this bodysuit on ThredUp, but it is Free People, so it was super discounted on there, and I love it. My classic BDG jeans, I wear these like all the time, and then I'm wearing my little black booties. I don't have time to like put on any other jewelry, so we're just gonna keep on what we got on now. For my jacket, I'm wearing this little oversized leather jacket that I literally got from the thrift store. It's so cute. I just started wearing it this week for like the first time, and I love how it fits on me. And for my bag today, I have this cutie little Coach one that I also got at the thrift store. Let's head out to dinner and then to see Pete Davidson. I'm super excited. We're back from dinner and Pete Davidson. Dinner was so good. I love Canteen. The food is so great and their drinks are really good too. And the person that was waiting on us was like literally so sweet. She was like the perfect amount of like attentive and also just like leaving us alone. Like I feel like she really got the vibe. And that was my roommate's first time at Canteen, so it was fun to show her like a new place. And then we went straight to Pete Davidson. I did not know that they were gonna take our phones from us. They took our phones, they took our Apple Watches, they took everyone's AirPods and like locked them in these like bags. So they locked it in a bag where you like couldn't get it out. It was like a fabric bag, like it was hard to break through, and they locked them in a bag and then gave the bag back to you. So you still had your belongings the whole time, but they were like sealed in this like bag that you couldn't open. I did not know that was gonna happen. I was really hoping I would be able to vlog more of it for you guys. I wasn't gonna film the actual show, but I was hoping to at least film like the venue and stuff, but I wasn't able to because they locked up my phone and I wasn't able to use it. The security man who I like walked past like didn't believe me that I didn't have an Apple Watch. I went like this. I was like, I don't have one. And he's like, show me your other wrist. I don't believe you. And I'm like, you seriously think I'm gonna film this whole thing with my Apple Watch? Why would I do that? I said I don't have an Apple Watch, I don't have an Apple Watch. Like, they were just kind of being annoying about it, which like I get, that's their job. But like, I just did not expect the whole locking your phone. Like, I feel like everyone in the section we were sitting in was like, what time is it? Because it feels like we've been here for like 40 minutes and they haven't started yet. And that was true. They started like 15 minutes late, which I definitely think they could do because no one knew what time it was. It felt very odd to be like in a space where nobody knew what time it was, no one had access to their phones, everyone was just kind of like in the present moment. I couldn't tell if I loved it or if I hated it. I think once the performance started, I was like, okay, I love this. Like, no one is pulling out their phone, no one is like distracting me on their phone, but instead people were distracting in other ways. Two of the girls sitting in front of us like fell asleep on the girls next to them, like shoulder leaning over, like fully asleep, and the people next to us, like on my side and on Kat's side, like would not stop talking the whole entire time. So I feel like the taking away the phones just made people like distract in other ways, and it was honestly like really distracting. I feel like it made my experience a lot worse. These girls next to me were talking the whole entire time. Like, they got up and left early. Everyone in our section like turned around and was like happy with each other, like that they left because they were talking so loud. And like the girl next to me was like vaping like in my face. Like, she was like hitting her vape and blowing it in my face, and she like pushed me into my seat because my jacket was like a little bit over onto her seat. She pushed my arm and like moved it out of her way. It was just like a mess. I did not like the people that we were sitting next to, but I guess that's what happens when you buy the cheapest tickets. I did, however, really like the show. I thought it was really funny. Like, Pete was very funny. It was really hard to believe that he was like right there, like in front of us. We were quite high up, to be honest. I really wish I could have got a clip in there to show you guys. We were like 6 or 7 rows from the top, so the way we were looking, it was kind of like you saw his face from like this angle, and he was wearing a hat. You really couldn't see his face at all because his hat was like covering like to here. Like you really could only see his mouth in the microphone, so that was kind of lame. And a girl yelled like, take your hat off, and he was like, no. And I'm like, we can't see you. Like we literally cannot see you, so it would really help if you did, but it's okay. Overall, I think it was really fun. The comedy was really funny. His openers were good. I think I liked the opener that went in the middle the most. My roommate liked the one that went last the most, but Pete was definitely the star of the show. Overall, it was super funny. Like the tickets were like 35 bucks. My roommate and I made like a whole evening out of it, and it was super fun. And now I'm back home and it's 12:10. So the show did go for a while too, which I really do appreciate. I feel like we definitely got like our money's worth with how much we paid for and how much entertainment they provided. But overall, like besides like the people sitting around us, it was really great. I feel like the show itself was really good. Now that I'm home, I'm gonna wash my face and go right to bed. I have work tomorrow morning at the Baki at 9, so I have about a 30-minute commute to work, even if I take the bus. So I kind of gotta get up a little bit early. I usually go really early in the morning to the Baki and work out before my shift, but since I'm not feeling my best today, I don't think that it would be the best idea to like push myself and work out tomorrow. So instead, I'm gonna just arrive like right on time for my shift. Hey Trash Cans, it's Ashley. Happy Friday morning. I know it might look like Thursday because I'm wearing the same sweatshirt that I wore yesterday, but it is in fact Friday. It's not the beginning of the morning because, to be completely honest with you all, I set the wrong alarm for this morning. I set an alarm to go off 10 minutes before I had to leave instead of like 40 because I mixed up when my work starts. I don't know, I was off my routine because I usually go in the morning and work out, but since I was feeling sick yesterday and I still am feeling really sick today, I decided to skip my workout in the morning. So that just like messed up my whole concept of like when my shift started. I ended up being on time actually, which I was really surprised about, but I was kind of a mess this morning, like running around my apartment getting ready in 10 minutes. And I woke up this morning feeling even worse today than I did yesterday, so that's really not helpful. But I did my shift at work. It was basic, like normal, good. My supervisor wasn't there. I kind of felt even more stupid, like going all the way to the Baki even though I felt sick and was gonna be late, just to have her not be there, but it's whatever. I was still really productive and I got everything done that I need to get done today. Today was also a like staff bonding thing called Rec Well on Ice. So one of the other supervisors, she's kind of like my indirect supervisor, she came up to me at the end of my shift and was like, I'm gonna go down to the ice skating rink. I'm not gonna ice skate, but do you want to? Like, you can ice skate the last 30 minutes of your shift if you want. And I said, I don't really want to ice skate, but I'll come watch with you. So I went down there and watched ice skating with her, and we got to like talk and bond a bit more, which was really fun. And I got to see some of my other like friends in other departments that showed up, so that was cool too. And they had hot chocolate, so we just sat there cozied up in our coats drinking our hot chocolate at the ice skating rink, and it was like a really wholesome little way to end my shift and definitely brought me back some energy. I'm gonna be honest, the way I was looking at work today was rough. I was like, my under eye bags were like all the way here. My face was so puffy. I just feel really sick today. Like, I do not feel my best. I feel like this is the never-ending saga of when am I gonna meet my new CT, but she is actually homesick again today. So she was home sick with her kids yesterday, and then today she made it through like the morning of school and then had to go home because she's too sick. So honestly, don't mind. I was thinking this morning about canceling on her and rescheduling because I just really do not feel good. I know right now to the camera it might seem like I do, but that's because I am talking to the camera. I'm a little bit more animated. But this morning I was convinced that there was no way that I was gonna make it and be able to interact with first graders with the level of sickness that I'm feeling. So it's honestly working out for the best now that we're rescheduling. We'll spread out the fun. We'll do CT meeting next week. No big deal. I do have so much homework to do though, so I'm gonna sit down and try to get a bit of that done now. Next thing that I have on the agenda is I have to meet with my mentee for cycling at 2:45, and then after that I'm gonna meet with my School of Education buddy. They introduced this program this year year called the SOE Buddy Program, and so I have 2 freshman buddies, and I just kind of meet with them every once in a while. Like, this is probably our 3rd time meeting, and it'll be our last time meeting this semester, but they do like buddy events where they have like therapy dogs come in. They rent out our bowling lanes on campus and have pizza and bowling for free and just like fun stuff like that. So we've just been going to those together, and it's just kind of an opportunity for them to get a little bit of mentorship, but also for me to kind of stay in tune with like the freshman crowd. Like, I feel like it's really interesting to like hear what they're talking about and to obviously give my advice, but also just like be a friend. I'm excited to meet with her today. We're gonna get coffee at the Union, and that's gonna be directly after I meet with my mentee for cycling. So I still have some stuff to do this afternoon, but right now it's 12:20. On my way home from work, I ran into Walgreens really quick to get some more medicine. I am almost out of this cold and flu. This is what I use literally all the time. I'm like really surprised that it still works for me because I take so much of this. And then I also got some emergency because I'm also almost out of the box that I have. I'm gonna eat some slow food leftovers for lunch and then get started on some of my homework. I decided today's gonna be a couch homework day. I don't feel good, so I wanna just like sit cozy on the couch and do homework there instead of sit up at my desk. I really need to be productive though, so I'm gonna put on like one of those crackling like fireplaces with the Christmas music and have that on the TV while I do my homework. I'm just gonna get into like a nice little cozy setup to do my homework, and that'll make me more productive. I wrapped up meeting with my mentee and with my SOE buddy. I believe I was talking earlier about how my mentee has made so much progress since we've been working together, and today it was just like really evident to me like how much she's grown. She was already a great instructor when she like came under my wing, and now she's just even better. We were working on this one specific type of drill together, and she just executed it so well today. Like, first time, like the first try, didn't need any scaffolding or help from me. It was just really cool to see her like come so far, especially with that like style drill that we've been working on for a while. So I'm really proud of her. That was great. And then I met with my SOE buddy. We went to Pete's at the Union and got a coffee. I still have a little bit of mine left, and that's gonna fuel my studying tonight. It was so great to catch up with her. It's like really interesting to like sit down and have a conversation with someone who is like not entered the program yet and is like just finishing up their first semester of freshman year, and like comparing our first conversation to the one that we just had. It's just really cool, and I feel like we're friends now. Like, I feel like we're really like, I don't know, I feel like I can just be myself around her, and it makes me really happy to see someone like succeeding so early on in their time in college. Like, I feel like she's really emotionally intelligent, much more than I was at her age, and it just feels like really cool to be that mentor to somebody, even if it's kind of us mentoring each other. Like, she's mentoring me right back, bringing me right back down to earth. I'm feeling a little bit better. I think my medicine is definitely working. Looked it up, and apparently you can only take one of these emergencies a day, and I already took one this morning, so I can't have another, but I feel like it would really help if I can. On my way home, I ran into Target because I needed to get a few things. I needed more deodorant. This is the deodorant that I use. This is the best stuff ever. While I was there, I also picked up some tape and wrapping paper. This was the only kind that they had. It says Merry Christmas all over it. I think it's kind of cute. There could have been a cuter one, but like I said, this was all they had, so this is what I had to get. We are doing a white elephant gift exchange tomorrow night. I still don't know when I'm gonna wrap up, but we'll figure that out tomorrow. If I decided I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna kind of see how I feel, but I wanted to get stuff just in case. And I also do have a Secret Santa exchange on Tuesday, so I wanted to like get my stuff wrapped and put it under the tree and make it all like cute and festive in here. Now I'm completely in my cozy outfits. I got sweatpants on, I got a sweatshirt on. We are gonna stay in tonight. We're gonna grind on our homework. It is almost 5 p.m. now. It's 4:57, and I told myself I need to work on my schoolwork until at least 8 p.m. and then after 8 I can kind of relax. I will probably work until I get hungry for dinner, eat dinner, and then go back to my work. I'm gonna go and sit in front of the couch again, just like earlier today. My roommate should be coming home soon. Yesterday we decided that tonight we're gonna do like a study night and just have the cozy like crackling fireplace on and just sit and like study and work together. because it's more fun with a friend and we're both here doing it anyway, so might as well enjoy some company and do it together. So that's kind of the plan for this evening. But I just need to sit on the couch and get started on my homework right away, or else I'll procrastinate getting started, and I really still have a lot to do in terms of my essay. Here's what I'm having for dinner tonight. It's just a little rice bowl. It's a mixture of white rice and cauliflower rice as the base, some broccoli that I roasted earlier in the week, and then these vegan chicken tenders from Trader Joe's. On top of this, I'm gonna put some soy sauce, sriracha, and kimchi, and this will be it for dinner tonight. It is now 8 p.m., which means I am officially done with my schoolwork for the night. I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening just relaxing and unwinding. I really plan only on being up until like 9:30 at the latest, because I really want to get a good night's sleep to help fight off this cold that I have. I think I'm gonna watch like half of a Christmas movie and then put my pajamas on, shower, and go to bed. I just really want to get to bed early to fight off this cold. I don't have to wake up for anything like early in the morning tomorrow, so I will get to sleep in. Sleep is like one of the best things you can do for your body when you're sick, so I'm really gonna try to prioritize that tonight. So I'm gonna take the rest of this evening to myself. I'm not sure it would be that interesting for you all to watch me watch TV anyway. So that'll be it for today. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Peace out. Hey trash cans, it's Ashley. It's Saturday. We have officially made it to the weekend. It feels so good to sleep in this morning. I slept in until like 8:30 and now I'm up and ready for the day. It's a little bit past 9 now. This morning is going to be a morning of getting my paper done, turning it in, and just going to be done with it. I just need to finish it today because I have something different due on Monday that I also haven't started and that I need to finish by Monday. So we need to finish one thing today, get started on the other thing on Sunday, and then finish it by Monday evening. But it's Saturday, which also means my favorite library, Merritt Library, is closed. So we are going to go to a coffee shop for a few hours this morning. Since I already went out and got coffee earlier this week at Barrique's, I like don't want to go out for coffee and food again. I just want to go out for coffee. Try not to spend too much money. I kind of let myself go off my strict like budget for the week during finals in terms of how many times I let myself go and get coffee at a coffee shop, because it helps me be really productive too. I don't know where I want to go yet though today, since everywhere's going to be busy because it's a Saturday morning. So I think I'm just going to walk up by the Capitol and like see. I ideally would like to go to Collectivo or Wonder State, so we'll pop our heads in probably Wonder State first, and if I can find a spot to sit, then I will order and stay there. But if I can't, then I'll move on to Collectivo. We'll just find somewhere around the Capitol to go. And I've decided that the messiness that is my room is going to be taken care of on Sunday. Sunday we're going to have like a full self-care reset, clean my room so that it's nice and clean when I come home from break. Today the focus is get my paper done and then hopefully do some sort of movement. I think it's going to be nice enough today for me to do a walk, so I would like to do one. And then later this evening we're going to see a movie, so should be fun. Let's do a quick outfit of the day and then we'll head out the door. Here's the outfit of the day. I bought these specific leggings for this exact outfit because I saw these and I fell in love with them, and I had a vision to wear it with this turtleneck and I've never worn it before. But this little mock neck sweatshirt is from DSG. Literally such a good price, like so inexpensive, and I have it in multiple colors. And then I'm wearing brown flare leggings from Aerie. This angle is actually atrocious because my mirror is like distorted. And for my shoes, I'm gonna wear my platform Pumas, which you have all seen so many times before. I got home from studying, I ate some lunch, I wrapped some gifts, I kind of just chilled out for a little bit, and now it's time for me to go to my appointment at the Apple store. So I didn't have a plan to do this today, but they had an opening and my AirPods are not working. When I went to use them at the gym on Thursday, the left one like wasn't playing any sound, so I completely like forgot the device from my phone and now it won't connect again. So I'm gonna bring them there and hopefully nothing's wrong and they can just fix it for me. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna hop in the car, go to the Apple store, get these looked at, and then maybe walk around the mall for a bit and then come back here. great news. I'm back home from the Apple store and there's nothing wrong with my AirPods. He said literally like the charger port was like dirty and so that's why they weren't working. And there was like a piece of lint at the bottom of one of the parts where you put the AirPod into, and that is also why they're not working. So he cleaned them for me, which is so nice. They are back in working condition. Super happy about that. I went into a couple stores at Hilldale. I went into Free People. They didn't really have anything good on sale. I went into Anthropologie and they did have a sale. So I got my roommate a Christmas gift. She's home so I can't say it out loud, but I'll show you what I got her. She loves birch scented candles. So I got her this one. Because Anthropologie candles are bougie, you know. I also made a quick run to Whole Foods because it's like on my way back to my apartment. And I wanted to go in to see if they had the cranberry poppy. And they didn't, which is so annoying. But I also found out that our Whole Foods is closing and it's moving to further away from like the heart of Madison, like further away from campus, I guess. Not that much further, like literally 2 more miles down the road, but that's still so sad that they're moving. Hopefully it'll be like a bigger location, but since they were moving, they like barely had any inventory. So that's probably why they didn't have it, but no big deal. Now that I'm back at my apartment, it's 4:10. Lauren and I are gonna leave for our movie around 5. So in between then, I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna make some popcorn to bring to the theater with me, and I'm gonna eat dinner after because I don't wanna eat dinner right now. So I'll probably sit on the couch and maybe work on my paper for a bit more. I feel like I should do that. Like I should try to get one more paragraph written. Then all I will have to do after that is my conclusion. I'm back in my apartment now after seeing Barbie with Gracie and Lauren. The theater was packed. I feel like that's the busiest I've ever seen it on these like free movie nights. But tonight they're playing Barbie and Oppenheimer back to back. We didn't really have any interest in Oppenheimer, so we just left after Barbie. And it's only 7:50 now, so I still have a lot of the night to do homework and finish my paper. I really want to finish it tonight so I don't have to worry about it anymore. So right now I'm making some pasta for dinner. I'm sorry if this weekend has felt a little bit boring. It's just that I really need to get my schoolwork done, and it's finals week. Well, it's technically the week before finals. Since I'm an elementary ed major, we don't have like any exams or anything. We just have like final papers in basically every single class, and they're all due this week. So I have to get them all done this weekend, which is also part of the reason why I went to the bar crawl on Tuesday, because I had a feeling that this weekend would end up just me doing homework, which is fine with me. I'd rather, you know, get it all done here and not be stressed out about it next weekend. But it doesn't make for very interesting vlog footage, so I apologize about that, but this is what finals week looks like. So my camera ran out of storage, so while I was importing footage, I made myself some dinner, just some pasta with like olive oil and seasonings and broccoli that I made earlier in the week. And I'm having my wine from day 7 of my wine advent calendar. This is my favorite one so far. It's called Madison Meadows, which I think is funny because Madison. And I'm gonna eat while I watch Food Network. They're playing Holiday Wars right now, which is so fun. I'm gonna just sit and enjoy my food, and once I'm done eating, I will get back to the homework grind. Hey trash cans, it's Ashley. Happy Sunday morning. We're gonna do a little like reset day today, just kind of get my life in order before these last few days of finals next week. I set an alarm this morning wanting to get up and go work out, but I woke up and like my nose and my throat are still really irritating me, and I feel like if I go to the gym and I extend any force and it like makes me breathe heavily, it's gonna irritate my body more. And I know I have to work out Monday and Tuesday because that's when I teach cycling, so I'm just gonna take today as another rest day. Hopefully try to fix whatever I've got going on here. That being said, I'm back in my sweats really quick. I'm gonna go run to Walgreens and see if there's any other medicines I can get to help me. I might get some cough drops, and I just need like something. I just need to get something else. Even if I can just find like an immune boosting like drink or something, like maybe I'll go out and get a medicine ball. I don't know. I just want to do something. I want to get something, and I want to leave the house at least once this morning. That's the plan. I'm in the full sweats. I never wear my sweats out of the house, but I'm sick and I don't care. I feel gross like wearing these clothes, but I'm gonna just make a really quick little errand. It'll take me like 15 minutes, and then I'll be back. We'll shower, take some more medicine, and hopefully start to feel better and get some things done around the apartment today. I'm home. I changed into some clean clothes and now I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. I'm gonna have a yogurt bowl with fruit for breakfast this morning and some granola, and then I'm gonna get started on my schoolwork. I finished my paper yesterday, so I'm just gonna read through it, make any edits. I need to make my works cited page, like my references. I need to move on to my project that's due on Monday and finish that one today. And I also need to finish my cycling class today, which that'll take me like 3 hours. Lots to do today. I also want to do a load of laundry and clean my room. So just kind of like a reset day around the house. But first thing on the agenda is to have some breakfast. We'll do work for a little bit, and then when I'm ready for a break from work, then we'll come and clean my room. I've been doing homework for the past few hours and I just took a body shower. I think my full Sunday reset is gonna get pushed to Monday because I decided I am gonna go attend my friend's dance recital. I'm just putting a bit of dry shampoo in my hair before I leave. The recital starts at 1:30 and I need to leave here by 1. It's 12:55 right now, so I am just doing perfect on time. I was able to get a lot done this morning. I basically finished my paper. I just have one question to ask my professor on Monday. I also got like 3 more slides done on my presentation that's due on Tuesday, and I started working on my cycling class. So I'm feeling good about like how much schoolwork I got done this morning. So that's ultimately why I decided that yes, I will go to my friend's dance recital. And I told her a really long time ago that I was gonna go, so I want to stay true to what I said. I also finished a load of laundry. I didn't show me doing that because I can't imagine it's that interesting to watch someone do laundry. Now my hair looks a little bit less greasy. It still doesn't look great, but I honestly don't really care. I'm gonna wash it tonight anyway. I'm gonna go walk to MU to see my friend's dance recital. I'm super excited. She's like kind of nervous about it, so I want to go like and support her and be a friendly face in the audience. My friend said it should end anywhere between 3 and 3:30, so I'll still have like a good amount of time once I'm home to get the rest of my work done. I just need to plan my cycling class and get as much done on my presentation as I can. Like, making the presentation itself is kind of easy because I feel like I've already basically written everything that needs to go on it. I just need to put it in bullet point form. My goal is to have that finished by tonight, but if I get it finished tomorrow, that's no big deal either. I just don't want to have all of these like assignments like looming over my head. I have like other ones that I need to get to. Like, just because something is due on Tuesday doesn't mean I should leave it until Tuesday to do it, because I also have something due Wednesday, and the thing due Wednesday is a little bit bigger than the thing due Tuesday. It's just like a lot. We're gonna step away from our studies for a few hours. We'll go enjoy the dance recital. The last time I was at a dance recital was probably for my younger sister. She did dance for like a very short amount of time, so that's definitely the last time I'd ever been to a dance like recital or showcase. So I'm excited to see this one. I just got back from the dance showcase. It was really cool, like seeing a really established organization like do their thing, you know? And it was great to see my friend and to support her as she was trying something new. It was a really cool experience. The show went on a little bit longer than I expected. It ended more at like 3:45, so I just got home and it's 4 right now. That was honestly really cool though. They did like a ton of different dances, but all of the songs were like shorter, so none of them like performed a full song, but they did like half songs, 3/4 songs, and it was so cool to see a bunch of different dance styles and all the different costumes and things. It was a really great experience. I'm glad that I went. And when I came home, I was greeted with some packages, so let's go ahead and unbox those. Prada is running this campaign right now with a agency that I'm kind of under, I guess, slash involved in, and they sent out a bunch of samples. So we get to test out all of these fun makeup products and post our reviews if we want. If we don't, we don't have to. This is really fun. I've never tried any Prada makeup before, but look at that packaging. That's so pretty. This is an eyeshadow palette. They sent the eyeshadow palette, they sent a lip balm, they sent a lip color. I'm gonna have to open these up and see what shades they are. This is just like a sampling thing, so they also do send just some samples. Like, these are just little mini samples of their Prada balm, and then also more lip color samples. Ooh, I really like this. It comes with a little applicator. And there's another one of those bags. This bag has more of the little like samplies in it, and then it also has the Reveal foundation. I don't remember selecting a shade, so oh, okay. Also, look at this packaging. Wow, they are killing it. Thank you, Prada, for sending me these items. I literally cannot wait. I'm, of course, going to try out everything for myself, but I'm going to give some of these samples to my friends. We're having our little, like, holiday party next week, so I'm going to throw these in with all of their little goodie bags that I'm making. And then I also got a box in the mail. Again, unless this is what I ordered for Secret Santa, I didn't order anything, so... Oh, it's from Drunk Elephant. What? That's crazy. Are you serious? They sent the Bora Barrier Repair Cream, so we're definitely gonna try this out too. And that's how I have so many boxes all over my apartment at all times. I just like don't ever know what to do with them. Got a lot of new makeup and skincare to try, so that is exciting. I've put my sweats back on because it's time to get cozy. Now we're gonna do a little bit of our self-care time. Here's my dinner, some air fried tofu, broccoli that I made earlier in the week, and some white rice mixed with cauliflower rice. I'm gonna throw on some sriracha, some soy sauce, and have this for dinner while I continue doing my schoolwork. But I've been super productive this evening. I just finished making my cycling class and it's only 7:15. I feel like usually I'm making my cycling class until like 9 or 10 at night. So I'm really glad that I got that done a little bit earlier today, and that means I can move on to my assignments that are due tomorrow. I also ate dinner, I showed you all that, and I've just been doing schoolwork seriously for this whole evening. So now I'm gonna shower, I need to wash my hair, and then I'm gonna get right back to my schoolwork. My roommate and I are gonna watch Bachelor in Paradise together while I do some of my homework, and I want to just shower and make sure I'm all ready to go to bed before that. My pajamas are on, which means it is time for me to go to bed and time to end this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I can't believe this is my last week of like normal class in college. It feels crazy that first semester is basically over and second semester will be over before I know it. Just gonna try my best to enjoy all of the things that happen from now until then. So whether you've been watching my videos since freshman year or this is the first one you've ever clicked on, just thank you for being here. It's so amazing to have people to share my college experience with, and whether you find these videos like entertaining or valuable or whatever reason you watch them for, just know that I appreciate you being here and I appreciate the support, and I would not be here without YouTube. So I just thank you for listening in and for being kind and for showing me grace as I kind of navigate all of this. So seriously, thank you so much for being here. I have all of my other social medias linked below. Those I do update most often, like Instagram I'm on basically all the time. I also did make a public Snapchat profile. I don't really know how that works yet. Please be sure to like the video if you liked it and to subscribe so you don't miss another video from me, and I will see you in my next one. Peace out.